The views expressed on the Very OK podcast are for entertainment purposes only and not to be taken or quoted seriously. Subscribe to the Very OK podcast or the Dark Lord will turn your guts into snakes.
Hand it to you through the window.
Bold of you to assume that my mother don't make a wicked fucking pie. Wicked fucking pie on that broad.
My dick's involved, though. See what I did there?
Hello.
Welcome.
We have a guest with us today. If this is your first time listening to the Very OK podcast,
Oh my god.
and you don't like it so far, just know that it's always like this. So
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. But this is episode number 24. 24. And we got a special guest that decided to join us today.
Yeah.
You might have seen him before. His name is Dylan Rudd.
Yeah. Took a break from saving lives to come here.
Good. You're almost as brave as Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew, you're so brave. You're braver than any U.S. Marine.
I know.
What are you braver than?
If I melted you down into a spoon and shot it up, and also melted down the Marine Corps and shot it up, I feel like you would feel braver than the Marine Corps.
He would feel braver than the Marine Corps by listening to 2 of their songs. Saying,
Yeah. Oh, you like the Marine Corps? Name 3 of their albums.
You know who I heard about that was really brave?
who? Gail Rogers.
So this guy had apparently defused 49 bombs at the same time.
He must have a lot of hands.
Wow.
Yep.
How many hands
Holy
does
fuck.
he have?
Holy fuck.
I feel like I missed something. I don't know.
You absolutely did. But let's move past it. Let's move on.
Moving on.
You know Gail Rogers is almost 6 foot, 190 pounds, according to a threat that he made to me.
I bet he'd beat your ass too, Andrew.
I bet you he fucking couldn't beat off his own dick.
I bet he'd beat your dick better than you could beat yours.
You keep on talking that shit over Facebook, I'm gonna come over there and beat your fucking dick off with both hands.
It's funny because I don't have any issue with Gail Rogers, and then like,
Dude, he loves you.
all of a sudden,
He loves you because you were the only one that was nice out of the 3 of us.
I keep getting tagged in Facebook posts where I'm supposed to tell him that he's stupid and not cool.
No, nobody wanted you to.
We don't need you to say that.
You just wanted me to like witness it, or like if I wanted to add my 2 cents.
No. He's the one that technically brought you into it. And then...
Yeah, he tagged you. He's like, I recommend at Dylan Rudd to everyone. For the other guys, they suck and they're boring. And they complain a lot on Facebook.
Bro, just
But
like
that's me.
I'm telling you guys, all right. So
You got a fucking face for radio and a voice for TV.
all I'm saying is, all right.
Yes. What are you
But I get
saying?
it.
I just
Fucking
wanted to
heard
create
ya.
some dead air to cheat everyone out of their fucking shit. Fuck you and fuck your time, pussies. Anyways, so moving on from that, as I was saying, I just be busting nuts, right? So here's the thing I meant by that. It's actually got a lot of philosophical meaning behind it if you give me time to explain.
Oh, yeah.
Do I have time to explain?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Get
All
down,
right.
girl. Go ahead, get down.
So, I was just knuckleballing it to some hentai the other day. And, this girl was getting ripped in half as I was mid-climax. And by ripped in half, I don't mean sexually. I mean, she was literally getting ripped in half. There was blood everywhere. And that's when I had to take a step back for a second and realize that I have gone down a road of porn desensitization and general, desensitization to sex and violence, to the point where it's become sort of like a philosophical journey for me, where I have walked through hell, not unlike Dante, and hopefully I will come out of this porn desensitization rabbit hole a better person and a wiser person. But I just want you guys to know that eventually,
What is the final stage? What when you feel like you can't go anymore into the hentai and weird shit world?
Okay, well, not unlike the movie, was it? I digress. Anyways, moving on from that. That was a dead thought.
I think that once you get into something that's so out there and like bad,
Yeah.
you'll just restart.
No, I mean,
Then
like
you'll start buying Thrasher magazines and looking at the Hubba ads in the last 3 pages.
No, like earlier
We all started.
earlier in my career when I had experienced that same level, it got to the point where like I would go back and forth when it came to pornography with me, just like, you know what? I really just want to see a couple like love each other when I masturbate. You know, I just want to like.
It better be hands.
I want
being
to
held.
see. I want to see the love in their eyes while they fuck. You know, and then eventually, you know, but then like the next day, I'd be like, I just want to like see a dude turn into a giant ass wolf and just like fuck a chick, and then like when he comes inside of her stomach gets real big. You know, that's just like the shit I'm into. You know,
It's got to be animated to please you.
well, I mean,
your expectations have become so unrealistic.
You see, ethics get brought into question when it comes to like that. Like, you're not gonna like bring a girl into the casting couch, like I said before, and just be like, "Hey, so how do you feel about murder?" You know, that's not gonna happen. You draw a chick, she doesn't talk, she doesn't have rights, because you just drew her on a piece of paper. You know, everything's good in the hood with that. You know, she just is going to do whatever you draw her doing.
What are you gonna do when technology gets to be so advanced that walking animated characters are considered to be real people?
Well, I mean,
with
as much
real
as I
rights?
love anime, and I'm sorry, Andrew, but I'm gonna have to cut you off here to respond to this. But as much as I love anime, I'll probably become an eco-terrorist.
What is
where
that? You throw 6-pack rings in the water.
no, I'll probably just become like a big advocate of what's it called, anarcho-primitivism, where we need to go back to like, you know, primal like hunter-gatherer ways of life and destroy the entire government. But I mean, until that happens, I'm good with where we're at.
Well, it seems like you got a long way to go, so we
I
won't worry about it right now.
I never thought that I was going to have to say this, but when you talk about your
Struggle.
when I hear you talk about porn, it makes me feel like a bad person. Like I'm secondhand.
Well, I mean, this is coming from
unclean,
someone who
like-
doesn't watch porn, so just so the viewers know, Andrew
doesn't
watch
admit
porn.
Do you
it.
think that normal people? Let's pretend that people who even watch porn are normal humans because they're not. They're weird as fuck. But
You're about to get a lot of dislikes right now.
that's
Yeah.
fine, motherfucker. What are you gonna tell me? I like to watch recordings of people have sex.
Andrew,
You fucking caveman.
It's a way
shut
of
up.
life.
Shut up. I listen to you talk about the wolf fucking the girl and her fucking stomach exploding
expansion.
with jizz.
The proper tag is stomach expansion. Go on.
Listen, I shouldn't feel like I should apologize or go fucking to a Catholic church and ask for forgiveness for some shit that you said about some shit that I don't even do. But I sit here and I listen to you talk about a fucking wolf-human hybrid, fucking some kind of fucking... I can only assume it's some, like, girl who's probably, like, 16 years old, is wearing...
She's gonna be 200 years old, canonically.
Maybe, like, dog ears, maybe. Like...
If she's part dog, then maybe, I don't know.
She's fucking a dog, so either she's Whitney, Wisconsin, or she's a dog lady.
I mean, in this economy, who's to say? Continue.
Yeah, like Mueller and all that.
I'm just saying you gotta say some foul shit for me to feel secondhand dirty. I don't even feel dirty about my own accomplishments.
I feel like you're...
And yet you're over here like, so look, she doesn't have rights, I drew her. Literally, like... It is my
Well,
world.
when you put
if
it-
I want to shove a broken jar into her butthole, it's my right. If I want her to be impaled by Vlad the Impaler,
There's a series about that.
about fucking,
Vlad the Impaler. Yeah, you could find that.
I'm sure.
You can find pretty much what you just described.
Vlad the Penetrator. Look, I think that you're putting people who watch regular porn in the same box as Dylan right now.
That's weird. Normal
In the
porn
same
is
box.
weird.
I mean, in my defense, I do watch regular porn quite regularly.
It's not as weird as what you're talking about, but It's just a way of life. It's like when you think that
So tell me
FaceTiming is
you
weird.
never like perused.
Okay,
you
so
fucked.
look, porn is basically you are.
Don't feel like leaving the
okay,
house.
So let's say it like this: porn is a furry. Dylan is the furriest.
Porn is not that
I would
weird.
not.
It is exactly that weird.
I
No,
would
it's not.
nowhere fucking near.
You would watch another person fuck in real life right now.
I mean, not with their face. If it has their face
mean,
a lot,
No,
I'll
no,
just
no,
change
no,
the
There are a lot of
video.
variables to that.
Stop. Another person that you don't know, it was like, hey, would you like to come over and watch me fuck in real life right now?
That's
and
different.
your dick is going to be out. You're going to be masturbating.
That's
On the
different.
right day. Maybe.
No, stop doing this. Yes or no?
It's a production. Like
On the
Yes
right
or no?
day, maybe, is what I'm going to
So
say.
yes.
so you would go.
Just let's make this as black and white as
Do you like
possible.
movies?
Yes.
Do you watch plays?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
In
do.
person.
You think you're so
when is the last
fucking
time?
cultured, Andrew.
When is the last time you saw a play?
December.
What was it?
The Nutcracker.
Where?
The Nutcracker.
At the
This
fucking
motherfucker's watching
Sweet-
Avenue Q.
He's lying.
No, it's not the Sweet Art Museum. It's the fucking that place downtown right next to the Sweet Art Museum.
Palace?
No.
So you would
It's
watch
like
a
you
movie in
go
real life?
Down a block.
Down a block from the Palace.
No, you go down a block from like the Sweet Art Museum.
That's a musical, not a play.
Oh, a Plady. The last play that I seen was Death of a Salesman.
Where?
Louisiana and Covington. Right before I moved here.
I'm gonna get
I
you
think it
one
was, like,
day.
July.
We're gonna need dates. We're gonna need times.
Receipts.
We're gonna
Ticket
I think it was
stubs.
like July.
ticket
3rd.
stubs. We're gonna need
Oh.
the names of the actors.
Until you tell us and provide that evidence, we can't believe you. It's just the way of the
Wait,
world.
wait the fuck. You got okay. You said yes. You would watch a couple.
You're
fuck
guilty until
while
proven
they're
innocent in the
masturbating
court of
real life.
public
I've done it
opinion.
before.
And you completely circumnavigated the question by, I don't know, some kind of.
Have faith in your
Ruse.
convictions, Dilf.
So you would watch people fuck.
I wouldn't if they walked up to me
Stop
and said no, not in
doing-
real life. No, I would not.
Okay,
in real life.
fuck. Was it that hard?
It's a production.
No.
It's not a fucking.
So you think that one
cell phone
layer?
video.
Okay, so a layer of glass, like
No.
a layer of
The
glass
layer of
with a
gla-
projection on it. Let's simplify this: a layer of glass with projection on it of other people fucking. You think that that's normal?
Andrew, I feel like you're trying to normalize.
What is
something that's-
normal?
I feel like you're trying
thing
to
that most people do?
normalize weird shit.
I feel like it's already been normalized.
normal.
It's been normalized
Normal
for
is a
years.
thing that most people do.
The second the internet was
No.
invented, porn became normalized.
You think that more people watch porn than don't watch porn?
Yes.
No,
Absolutely.
But you
Absolutely.
have fucked up friends that talk about porno all the time.
No one.
Check YouTube's views compared to
Okay,
every
well, first
porn
off,
site's views.
Andrew, can I defend myself for a second here? All right, so I'm not going to try and use this as a crutch, but I will use it as an example because I do understand that there are some people who have more of a struggle with this than I am, based on the same roots I come from. So if you're in the military in general, especially like a deployable unit, me being in the infantry, which is like a super deployable unit, we are constantly in the field. We're in, like where I was, we were in the Mojave Desert for like every other week doing a bunch of weird stuff. When we weren't doing that, we were deployed. Do you realize how hard it is to maintain a relationship with someone when you're living that type of lifestyle?
Truck
I mean,
drivers.
people-
So hold on.
People do it, but that's where the meme from like your wife fucking everybody while you're deployed comes from, because that's what happens most of the time, because
So-
you're gone all the time and can't nurture the relationship.
So-
The other time because there's a lot of people in the military who like to marry strippers or people that they shouldn't trust. But all I'm saying is, like, that's why it's so easy to talk to porn to like people who are in the military, is because most people indulge in porn a lot because of the situation they're in.
I think that
That's why
The-
it's okay to talk about rape with everybody who's in prison, because that's the situation they're in. Don't try to normalize some
No,
weird
I
shit
mean,
with
like,
me. That's-
you
all
just
I'm
compared
saying
porn
is-
to rape.
Yeah, plus, I mean, like, there's there's got
I
to be
did.
enough people who are willing to get ass fucked in prison for
You're
it to be
saying that
consensual.
this is no okay. Your entire, and correct me if I'm wrong. What you just said is that this certain thing is normalized for this group of people, correct? Like,
I wouldn't say
in its
normalized,
in
but
its most basic
more
premise,
like
that's what you said.
I would say it's like it it's more like go ahead.
Like nobody's gonna judge you,
So acceptable to this group of people.
and many
Does-
others.
Does,
It's
that
not-
make you more comfortable in saying that?
I will
like,
say, and I don't need a comfort zone, but I will say that
You go.
porn in general is normalized.
if you don't need a comfort zone, you should stop.
You're the
like,
only
trying to
person that is so.
excuse porn.
I'm not. I'm just trying to
in
give you like
long-distance
my
relationships.
perspective from it because I find it fucking weird that you don't.
It's like picking your nose.
Everyone does it.
Everyone does it, and few admit it. But the amount of the people that admit it and don't admit it are still like together, because they do it. Like if you walking down the street, ask somebody, "Do you watch porn?" They're gonna like a lot of people are gonna say yeah, but there's gonna be people that lie about it. So you think somebody's lying about saying yeah?
Andrew,
The
knowing
number will
you,
be higher.
I believe that there's still a chance that you could be lying about watching porn.
It's so fucking weird.
How?
God damn, that's so weird.
You're the only one that's passionate about how weird porn is. I think something.
You're like just
something
as
happened.
passionate about
Are
how
you-
weird porn is as you are about hating anime. And I feel like you do both just to be ironic.
He never threw away that Cubone hoodie in the contest announcement video. He is wearing it. He said he burned it.
I'm not wearing it. I'm wearing a car.
In the contest announcement video where we chose the winners on Facebook, you were wearing the Cubone hoodie that you said you burned in
I
episode
still don't
21.
even know what that is.
The Pokemon hoodie that you said you burned because you found out was Pokemon.
I
How
couldn't.
the fuck are you gonna buy a
you could-
Cubone
you
hoodie
could
and not
hand
know
me
what a
a
fucking
picture.
Cubone is?
We told you.
Why the fuck would I care?
You said you burned it.
I'll burn it right now. Well, not right now. I'm not at home. But the point is, you said that it was normalized for that certain group of people. That
It's like
the comparison that I made
hyper-normalized.
was
It's
another
normalized for
thing that is
everyone.
normalized. That is also for degenerates.
The military,
That is-
well, first off, most of the military are a bunch of degenerates. And because of the situation they're in, it's hyper normalized for them.
Hold this. Hold this L.
I don't think that anybody thinks that it's an L.
No, I thought you were making a
Yeah,
gun for a
You're
second.
comparing watching porn
it's an
to
L.
raping in jail.
Yeah. That
Everybody has watched porn.
I feel like you are oversimplifying it to like feel like you are saying something by saying what I compared it to. But I'm saying that if this is normalized for a group of people, so it should be normal for you. And then I say another thing that's completely normalized to a group of people that should be normal for you about a completely abhorrent thing.
you're sounding
I'm not
like
denying that is like bad though.
So you're saying it's a valid comparison?
rape? No.
You're starting to
Rape
sound
How is
bad.
it invalid?
You're sounding like a man from the 1930s talking about women
God.
showing their like legs is what you're sounding like. It's like these.
It's so weird to me,
It's
but so it should be weird
fucking
to everyone.
weird that women are walking around in mini skirts. Like how the fuck? Like what kind of degenerates are walking around in mini skirts?
Okay, so basically you're saying you're a cuck.
Why?
What are you even talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry that like women should be allowed to do whatever because I'm fucking futuristic. I'm if
So-
she
so
wants
women
to fuck
shouldn't be
another
allowed?
guy,
Are you-
that's her choice. That's
think-
her
am-
body.
am
Like,
I a
You think
cuck
women shouldn't be
because-
allowed to do
you're
that?
fucking like
Am I a cuck because I support mini skirts?
no. I'm saying that like you're devolving an actual argument into something that's like
That's what you did with the rape.
misogyny. That's basic misogyny. Rape is misogyny.
No, you're like boiling it down to just like prison rape. I'm just saying like porn.
You said this is normal for these people, and I said here's a fucking horrible thing that's
I'm
normal
saying
to
no,
these
like I
people.
said, it's
What is
not
watching
normal.
porn hurting anyone?
I said it's-
It doesn't hurt anyone.
Porn is normal for everyone. I'm saying like it's hyper normalized for a lot of people.
He was
in the
using it as an
military.
example of why people do it in that circumstance, but in every other single circumstance, people don't even need a reason because they want to do it. They just watch it. Like they don't have they don't have to like have a license to watch porn.
So like in every other culture except for like first world countries where rape is normal,
Well, that's them. I don't know about them,
and
so I'm
every
not
other
going to talk about
species
them.
of animal where rape is normal.
Okay, well we're talking like globally, porn is pretty fucking normalized.
It's,
Is it?
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I forgot the whole world has internet and just fucking is like, let me watch these other people fuck. It'll help me jack my penis into oblivion.
Bro.
Fuck yes.
I was-
y'all are weird.
I was in the middle of
no,
fucking-
y'all weird.
I
I
don't
was in
think
the
there's
middle of
anybody
Nah,
that
y'all
would
weird.
agree with you that watches this.
I was in the middle of nowhere
People
in,
that
in
also
Iraq.
watch porn that are degenerates.
I was in the middle
so it's normal.
middle of nowhere in Iraq talking to
No,
these
we're
Iraqi
a niche
soldiers.
audience.
and we're like trying to talk, and like they're just like trying to communicate with me, and I'm just like, I don't know Arabic, bro. I just know like a few phrases, and they're just like, oh, okay.
Say them.
So then they're just like,
They're all cussing.
hey, here, and then just start showing me porn on their phone. Iraqi soldiers, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Just because you guys are cavemen.
Okay.
I've been, when I was a manager at that pizza place, this old guy walked up to me and he was like showing me like videos on his phone. I was just working. Like, he thought that was okay. But I mean, him thinking that's okay and him having that and watching it on his own time is different.
Literally,
That's how normal it is. A
outside-
random guy walked up to me and showed me that while I was working.
outside of you two, outside of this fucking podcast, pornography is never spoken to me. Like, I never have to talk about porn outside of you fucking two people, and occasionally, I guess, being like, you don't like to watch people fuck?
It's personal. That's why people don't talk about it.
You don't think that's weird?
I don't
You
think it's
don't.
very personal.
Okay, so you don't think watching people fuck is weird?
No.
So,
It's nature. Like,
It's
it's
on,
nature
how
to
do you,
watch people
how
fuck.
do you know that animals have sex?
there's like
You
10
watch
of
National
offspring.
Geographic.
there's like hundreds of different porn websites that are successful right now. And you're like,
It's a $1 trillion industry.
you're like, how do you guys watch porn? That's weird.
Why does
So
why
is
does every soccer
fucking
mom?
slavery?
You're comparing watching porn to rape and slavery.
I'm saying that it doesn't make it normal because it's successful, and it doesn't make it fucking normal.
It was
because
normal
it's
back then.
popular.
It was still normal.
It does make it normal because it's successful, because there enough people are doing it to where they were making lots of money from it and are continuing to do it.
Normal-
You know that
normal
YouTube-
is not like-
YouTube is one per device, like a view. All right, you know that it's like one per device or one per. Account.
I don't watch the same porn video over again. So,
I've seen the memes. I know what you people do.
well, you're trying to say that like people get multiple views from the same person, but I don't think anybody watches the same video.
I'm sure that all the 1,000 memes that I've seen that are like, when you're trying to find that video again, that I've seen Dylan post at least one of. I'm
gonna put that meme.
There are videos that I watched in 8th grade that I'm still trying to find.
I'm gonna put that meme in the video where it's Double D holding the book that says facts. It says, "I use meme to represent my opinion, so it's right."
Anyways, Andrew, how are you doing today?
I think that was a good warm up.
But your argument was like, if it's popular, then it's correct or normal.
I mean, you
I
can
wouldn't
make
say
a meme
normal
about
or
anything.
correct,
That's
but
what
it's
you said, though.
normalized.
Okay, so if that meme is correct, then it would be the same premise that you presented.
I know.
I don't want to have this conversation anymore. I'm
Yeah.
tired of it.
Let the comments
God.
decide.
Everybody
Everybody,
comments
just be
decide.
caveman on your own time. Like, why do you gotta?
guys, he's calling you
Fucking-
freaks.
You can't call people that
Yes,
watch
I'm
porn
calling-
cavemen.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
You
I
can-
see big tit. You're fucking
That-
weird out here jacking your dick to other people fucking when you could just go fuck.
I know, but that costs time
Anyways,
and
So
stress.
does fucking watching porn.
It takes like 2 minutes.
That's sad. What you just said, that was sad.
Why? Why is that sad?
You know why that's sad. Let's move past
The
it.
average-
I'm gonna move past it.
Do you
'cause it
think
was
people
real
just
sad.
like light candles and like sit in their fucking leather chair in their
No,
living
this isn't
room
the
and
40-year-old virgin.
make like
but this
45
is
minutes?
You saying that every time it happens, it lasts 2 minutes.
If I wanted to,
I don't think you do.
bro, I don't go sitting there looking for like the perfect video with a perfect scene to not bust almost in that same minute. All right, I'm like trying to like get that shit taken care of. I'm not trying to like.
I mean, like,
make
it's
the
not
moment
fucking
last.
romantic.
I would just like to say, like, it's fine that y'all do weird shit. Y'all don't have to convince me that it's not weird.
Bro, like for real though,
y'all worry more about it more than I am. But y'all just like y'all do the same where you like defend against me, and then you throw me a sword, and then you have a sword, and then you're like, on guard, and then I have to be like, oh wait, oh okay, like.
You kind of make those swords yourselves. Anyways, bro, I like be for real, like busting nuts and then stop caring about everything. You know. You ever do that? You ever like bust a nut and stop caring about everything?
Yeah, it
You
saved
ever
me
bust a nut
from.
and stopped caring about everything.
It can save you from doing some stupid shit.
Oh God.
If that one guy from our town would have done that instead of driving around in his car and flashing people while playing Pokemon Go, then
waiting for
he wouldn't
victims
have went
while
to
playing
jail.
Pokemon Go.
Oh, that's true.
The Pokemon Go Dick Bandit.
Look it up. Anyways, fuck.
It really do be like that sometimes. Though,
That was 30 minutes of an argument, basically.
You're welcome.
I think we need more arguments on here.
I think that
We're too nice to each other.
Yeah, we really do be too like nice to each other and stuff like that. For real. Yeah.
God, Dylan, shut the fuck up.
We are. Like, there's no controversy. Like, even, I don't know, like when Alex Jones and Joe Rogan, they weren't even really arguing, but it sounded like they were furious, or it sounded like Alex was furious at him.
He sounds like he's furious whenever he talks about anything. Really.
Return of the freaking Fox game.
That's how you get them views.
Fucking Clockwork Elves.
This is the third episode in a row that we've talked about that episode.
Gotta say, because people
Dude.
need to know.
It's that long. It's
Bro,
like
I was like,
so much shit.
I hadn't slept in like 24 hours. I was halfway to South Florida when I was listening to that. Just driving, just like trying not to fall asleep at the wheel. Hearing him talk about Clockwork Elves in the 6th dimension.
It really gets to you.
I came out of that drive a different person, to be honest.
Do you remember watching Zeitgeist when you were like 14 thinking you were deep?
Yeah.
No.
I think we all... You didn't watch any of them?
You ever go through the early Encyclopedia Dramaticus Offended page to
Yeah.
see how tough you are?
Yeah, I went through it all.
Just be like, oh yeah.
Like 14. I think we talked about
Nothing
that
affects
on the
me.
very first episode.
Maybe
Encyclopedia Dramatica.
we come full circle.
Yeah. Now it's time to turn the page. All right. Dylan, since you've been gone, what's your excuse?
Yeah, since you've been gone, Avril Lavigne.
I can breathe for the first time.
I'm still moving on.
Well, my excuse for that is
Yeah.
mostly
Now you get...
due to the
Get
fact
what you
that
want.
I have work and my work
You had
schedule
Intro
rotates
destiny.
every week.
Blew it. Out of
And
sight, out of mind.
Stop that.
I'm an
Shut your
EMT,
mouth,
so I have
just
a
can't
weird
take
schedule,
it.
and all three of us are actually really
Again
bad
and
communicators.
again and
Yes.
again.
So-
Andrew quit.
I will not tell anyone my work schedule,
Out of mind.
and then I'll get a phone call asking about like the
What?
podcast we're gonna do in like an hour, and then I'll be like, "Hey, bro, I'm at work. Why didn't you tell me this earlier?" So that's pretty much like where I've been is in an ambulance getting angry about how we all suck at communication.
I mean,
how-
not me and Dylan. Just you, mainly. You don't check the fucking...
When's the last time you talked to your mom, Andrew?
At my grandpa's funeral?
God, that was awkward. That was so awkward when that happened.
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't like it. But wait. You emotionally unavailable piece of shit.
Okay.
Me and Dylan always speak to each other. We speak to each other at least once or twice a day. You just don't check the fucking group chat.
Okay, well, first off,
I'm sorry. Are you busy fucking jerking off with your other, like, closest friends? You're just, like, I don't know, talking about the Marines.
you guys are my only friends.
It doesn't show.
Well, no, it's
One time Dylan messaged me and asked me why you don't love him anymore.
well, it's mostly because like I'm part of like 50 different group chats. So instead of paying attention to like one or two, I just ignore them all.
We can help you. Just delete them
I
all.
really got you like that.
Yeah.
You know where that started?
White power.
Malcolm in the Middle.
No, this?
Yeah.
No, it started with fucking...
The Circle Game.
Okay, so let me talk to you, tell you a story about the Third Reich.
Andrew, please, I don't want to hear a fucking story about how that sign is something white supremacist.
Third Reich.
Do you punch
You're
someone who
being-
looks at it if it's that?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're Nazis.
Nazis will punch you in the arm and laugh after you do this.
I don't want to hear about some sort of like fucking bullshit 4chan tomfoolery that you're about to perpetuate with your bullshit. We get it. It was never about white power. It's not supposed to be about white power. and you're just trying to piss off like some ignorant fucking SJWs with a fucking hand sign just because 4chan wants more people to get pissed off about a hand sign.
You know what? I looked at like everybody that is like
You sound like a crackhead that's asking me for a. You're like,
listen,
are you going to ask me for a cigarette?
Look, I don't like minorities because like all my friends that was minority owed me like $5 one time, and also like Michael beat me in dominoes.
Andrew, you're
and I was like,
you're a minority.
I was like, fuck that, dude. I finna become a white supremacist, and then I did, and they were like, you tan real well, and I was like,
bro, you like literally Mexican.
a Mein Kampf, and they were like, "Oh fuck, you good, you real good,
you good, you real good."
here's a crown. You the king of white, you're the king of white people, and that's how I became. Who's the king of white people? Do you guys have a king? Neil. It's probably that one guy. Who's Doogie Howser? Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris, yeah.
He's probably the king of the white people.
Him.
No, it's probably Bryan Cranston for real.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
It depends
really-
what you're basing it off.
Wait,
I
who's the
really
most
fucking love
wait,
Neil
who's the
Patrick
most-
Harris, though.
Who's the most powerful white person?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Rothschild.
You shut the fuck up.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't take us down this road.
They're gonna delete our podcast.
No, he's probably gonna fucking suicide yourself with 2 bullets to the back of the head. Is what you're gonna
While I'm
do.
handcuffed.
Oh fuck! You know who's actually the most powerful white person?
What?
Thinking about it, you
Elon.
remember that girl that was gonna defeat all of ISIS?
Oh, Barbara.
Barbara.
Whatever.
Is her name Barbara?
It was like Deborah or Barbara.
It was
Deborah.
Deborah. Yeah.
Out of
I will
sight,
single-handedly
out
defeat
of
ISIS.
I will
mind.
single-handedly. Old people in like comment sections are crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I apparently like ISIS is getting fucked on pretty hard right now.
I heard that they like went to the last stronghold that they had.
Well, those motherfuckers like took and then lost and then took again. Marja. It wasn't Marja. Fucking what was that? What was the city that
Homer.
in Iraq? I don't know.
Sorry, that was bad.
Anyways,
Don't listen to me.
What did you say?
So
Nothing.
Did you say Homer?
No.
like the author of the Iliad and the Odyssey.
No, stupid. From the
I said I didn't say
From
anything.
the-
I said nothing. Speaking of the Odyssey, you guys
Do you
heard?
think that if a religion, like, not necessarily like everybody from that religion does like certain vilifying acts, but if most people from that religion do vilifying acts or publicized people from that religion do vilifying acts, that we should probably like address that religion as a whole?
Yeah. Not most
I think
people,
that's a
but
generalization.
if
that you
something
can't-
is highly publicized, then yes.
Like, okay, let's say it happens repeatedly in the same religion.
Okay, well, first off, I feel like you're backing me into a corner right now.
I think he wants us to say what he said on that one episode.
Okay, well, first, all Abrahamic religions have weird shit going on when it comes to children.
You're supposed to quote him from that one episode and say, "Are you trying to say that the Catholic Church has been made a safe haven for pedophiles?"
Well, I mean,
No, that the
so
Catholic
has
Church is making
Islam
a safe
and so has
haven.
Judaism.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
I feel like you can't really like use your mouth just like you suck a little kid's penis, or you can't consistently fuck little boys
Yeah, God doesn't want that.
to really like get shit.
God is
And
so real.
the weird part about it is I think it's like Christianity, yeah, Islam, yeah,
It's happened in all of them, probably
and you know like.
at least once.
Yeah, dude. All the Abrahamic religions have like weird little kid shit going on.
You know,
Bro.
like the youth pastor that can
Look,
carry
I'm
the
not-
most folding chairs. He's definitely
Bro,
trying to show off for
Bro,
somebody.
I gotta ask y'all something.
Yeah.
Do like English people age in years? Like, is the metric system work that way? Like metric versus standard?
It depends how much.
I fucking hate the goddamn fuck out of you right now.
Like, are you talking about with acid or no?
Bro, look, no,
How old are you?
Look, I was watching UFC the other day, and they said this bro on the stage, they were like, he's 33 stones or something. I don't know, it probably wasn't 33.
That's his weight.
First of all, I know
he
how
weighs
old...
33 stones. That's 33 stones that
Okay,
he
first
weighs.
of all, that don't even make no goddamn
Get 33
sense
stones,
because
that's how much he weighs.
Stones is different sizes. Y'all dumb.
Hey, yo, how old are you? 20? What about in metric?
Deca years.
I'm 20,000 sons.
How many sons old is you?
I'm about...
I'm the oldest son. I don't know what you're saying.
Hey, yo, I'm about 20 winters.
Yo, bro, how many moon cycles old is you?
It's funny that you,
No, it's not.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I wish I was dead, though.
I
for real.
argued with a British kid online on Xbox Live
The war
for like
took
30
things from
minutes.
Dylan that he will never get back. Like, what?
Yo, what were you saying?
I argued online last night on Xbox with a British kid for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not a long story. It's not worth telling, but I just want people to know that I argued with a British person for a long time.
I'm really good friends with multiple British people online
Well,
because of Monster Hunter.
of course. Anyways, you were talking about Homer, the guy who wrote the Odysseus, whatever the fucking shit.
Oh, the Simpsons guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Odyssey.
there's another mythical figure that people are talking about a lot. His name is Kodak Black.
Oh, dude. Not like day one. Like, I was, like, the first second I watched a Young Ma video, I was like, I'd smash. Kodak just seems a bit more passionate about it, I think.
So what did he do? Did he put it in a song and then just like reinstate it after it was a big thing?
I honestly don't know.
he said he would have sex with Young Ma in a song, M.A. whatever. For you guys who don't know, these are rappers we're talking about. Young M.A. is if you were to shave Kevin Gates' face and braid his hair.
Oh, no.
But she's a woman.
No, she's like legitimately attractive.
Yeah.
So you would fuck Kevin Gates.
I like how me and you can go so hard against him, and then immediately, as soon as the subject changes, we're both just like
Right.
on you.
Well, it's okay because when we get to Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No, but that was last week. Too late. You weren't here. You didn't show up.
Well, anyways, all I'm saying is just because she fucking like dresses like a dude and wears her hair like a dude,
It's weird that you're.
She walks around wearing a strap on.
do you not?
No.
Weirdo,
You're dumb.
am I right? What a fucking weirdo. Anyways,
I'm pretty sure there was something where she went
You
through
know that
security and they
Kodak Black
thought she had a gun.
deactivated his Instagram account.
Kodak Black deactivated?
I would too.
Why?
I probably can't read it.
What a what a fucking pussy.
No, but he was right in his teachings, because in a lot of her music, she's always talking about making dudes' girlfriends stop being straight to get with her.
Yeah.
So what's the difference in her prowling on innocent straight females and
bro.
and Kodak Black
Did he
preying on
deactivate
her?
his shit because of some SJW bullshit?
Probably. I don't know why. Every time he is like in a good like green space where the law and the courts are not like coming down hard on him, he starts doing some stupid shit.
That sucks because like I didn't think Young Ma would promote some like SJW bullshit.
Now she just kept saying quit talking about it. Like she wasn't like, y'all, he's fucked up. He's trying to say he would fuck me and I don't want to fuck him. Like she wasn't like trying to get a reaction
She wasn't
out
trying
of it.
to like stir the shit. She was just like, "Hey, bro, chill the
Just
fuck
like,
out."
yeah, let it go. Next week there'll be a new thing y'all are talking about. But yeah, Kodak Black. The stuff he does, I just
she
like.
swears she's straight till I start sucking them titties.
Yeah, he tweeted that. Young Ma swears she hard till I suck her titties.
God, that was good.
But then there was something today I read. I was talking shit about Michael Rappaport a couple episodes ago.
As one should.
He's like he's a self-credited hip-hop critic. He just screams at his camera in his grandma's backyard, and a lot of people like it, I guess. But he was talking about how Kodak Black said that he was better than Tupac, Biggie, and Nas, which I don't agree with, but
Yeah, I don't agree with that either.
Michael Rappaport is not the person to say that.
The dude that's like, "Hey, yo, Ma."
He's the one that was screaming at the cat, and he's just like, looks like
The one that yells about the coffee.
no, that wasn't him.
No?
He looks like somebody's stepdad that is an alcoholic and also the coach of their t-ball team.
That sounds like the coffee guy.
That guy was like New Jersey. I don't know where Michael Rappaport is from. I don't know. Like, we want some coffee, or Boston or some shit. That was not the same person. I promise, because I've seen it a lot. But might as well be. Talks the same way he yells, but except he's not funny. But yeah, Michael Rappaport was saying, "You're not even a top 10 mumble rapper," and that was.
Dude, don't even be fucking started. All right, so anyone who's like, you're not as good as Biggie, Tupac, or Nas, that's like looking at that fucking cup you have and just like, you're not the Holy Grail. Like,
yeah,
like
you don't have to address it. It didn't need to be
like,
about you.
No one's going to disagree, like, unless some weird, crazy, like, talent shows up. Unless someone, like, is just like makes a song and then next thing I know I'm killing the president. I don't know.
He just made it about him. That's what he does.
Yeah.
As soon as anybody more popular than him opens their mouth and says something that is slightly controversial, he'll be like in his backyard
but Kodak
yelling
Black
about it.
Isn't bad.
No, he's not.
He's good.
And to be fair, Tupac and Nas and Biggie have all put out songs that weren't good before. Like, you know what I mean? Like, every song they made wasn't perfect.
Like, people were saying the same shit about what they were putting out as what they're saying about what people are putting out now. Back in, like, you know, the day. So
You ain't no Run DMC.
You'll never beat LL Cool J. Fuck you, Tech Nine. That's what they were saying.
fuck.
Oh, speaking of that,
It's just like, here's some Tupac. Well, it's not the Beach Boys.
did you guys hear the battle rapper Tech Nine died?
I don't want to hear about that because I got pissed off. That pissed me off. Someone I didn't like talked about it, and they're just like, not Tech Nine.
Yeah, it made me kind of like weird because people on Twitter was like, "Oh, I almost had a heart attack. I thought it was Tech 9, but it was just Tech 9."
It was,
and
Tech
I was like,
9,
it's still a
Tech
person
9?
who did a lot for the rap community.
Definitely,
and
yeah.
Like rest in peace to Tech 9, but like it was just kind of shitty how people were like, "Oh, thank God it wasn't like Tech 9." I was like, he's still a person.
Yeah, there's still a people.
Tech 9. I recommend. Stop. Put your phone away right now.
Andrew, every fucking goddamn time.
Did you guys have something else to talk about that happened that you want to address?
A chick I ghosted 4 years ago, I bumped into, and it was really awkward. But besides that, not really.
Ghosted. What is ghosting to you?
She said she loved me
Stop. Stop.
She said she loved me after 2 years of us, she said she loved me after 2 weeks of us talking in, 2014. So I was just like, I'm just going to stop responding.
You never met?
No, we did.
Oh.
We know each other we had known each other for a while after that.
Some shit is weird.
Before that, I mean.
That's like some shit I would do in 8th grade.
Yeah. So, that was what happened. And I, turns out, while I was at work,
she showed up.
She works at a hospital that I was at doing stuff. So, we bumped into each other, and then she
still love you?
She sent me some messages and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean,
I had a really good idea, but it was in the group chat, so you probably didn't see it.
The podcast group chat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did, but definitely didn't.
I wanted to see if we could get a... not because I think I need it, but because I think it would be good content. I wanted to see if we could hire a session with a relationship counselor and get them to come here and diagnose us.
Dude, that'd be great.
I think that would be good and
My
worth.
mom's been wanting to come on the podcast to just like bitch about my relationship.
Stop.
choices.
What are you doing?
Stop.
Turn that off.
I'm not.
Andrew, you've grown mad with power.
Okay, I wanted to do that for the thing that you were. Just
Well, that's a
talking
fucking
To get us
copyright
a get us a
strike right
strike. He wanted to do that to get us a
No.
strike.
It was 9 seconds long.
And the ad was what? The ad that everyone had to hear that we didn't get paid by.
You don't know that we didn't get paid by them.
I'd hope we all would know that we didn't or did get paid by something.
Some old guy in a suit was like, "Hey, play this video." 49 minutes in.
Bro, I gotta
15.
pee though, for real. So
Let's end the episode right here.
let's
I don't
do
have
that.
shit else to talk to.
Nothing else happened. MGK did a good job in the Motley Crue biopic,
I don't
whatever.
give a fuck about either of those things. How fucking dare you bring that shit to me and Dylan's doorstep? You give a fuck about Motley Crue?
Kinda, yeah.
You're a piece of shit.
Oh, you don't agree with me? Fuck you.
Millions of people are watching Motley Crue jacking off.
Listen here, you liberal cuck.
Everybody's jacking off to Motley Crue right now. You fucking weirdo.
They're grown men that dress in weird clothes and wear makeup.
Yeah, the shit they were
I'm
wearing.
normal for jacking my penis to Motley Crue. You're the weird one. MGK.
See, Andrew is really good at talking about things that he doesn't even know
No,
anything
for
about.
real, like Andrew.
I literally
Yeah.
know the
I watched
same
it.
amount as you.
I watched it.
But you have like very bad like arguments that you think that I'm not gonna just shit on
Who?
both of you.
I mean, the comments will decide if they decide to type.
Andrew's good at arguing about dumb shit that he doesn't agree about. But at the same time,
He thinks his opinion of it being weird is universal.
he also, I think,
Literally never said that. That's a
his
straw man.
intelligence. That's
Right
a
there.
straw man. Straw man confirmed. Anyways,
That's why you aren't good
Nah,
at
but,
arguing.
like-
It's so weird, right?
what's up with airline foo? But seriously, I really gotta pee.
Okay, good.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'll kill myself.
Subscribe, like us on Facebook
Titty
at
dick anus, bitch.
facebook.com/veryokpod. Follow us on
Big titty
Instagram
dick girls.
at the Very Okay Podcast. Give us $1 a month on
Stomach
Patreon,
deformation.
and we will love you.
Ahiago.
And we also have a Discord server, and all those links will
The
be
ass
at the
expansion,
end of
breast
the
expansion.
description. Goodbye, stupid.
Fudanari.